welcome to my channel, our channel. I don't know how to say that because my daughter Colleen is not here, but we are the GraceNotesStitchers. And today I'm going to start a walkthrough of how I start to kit up a HAED. I've had many requests on how I kit it, how I start it, and just walking through the entire process. So this is not like the right way to do it. This is the way I do it. So I import my pattern into Pattern Keeper because it keeps track of all my stitches for me, and I can highlight and know where to go. And what I'm going to stitch with you, kit up with you, is called Pearl. I'm going to view the mock-up so you guys can see what she's going to look like. So that is Pearl by Michelle Sayeta. And I'm really excited to get her started. Pearl's my birthstone, so that is where it came from. The artwork is Rachel Anderson, just to let you know that. So the reason I use Pattern Keeper, if you've never used it, let me go in here, a couple things. I'm going to really enlarge it so that you're only seeing a 10 by 10 square. So when I'm working, I start in the top left corner. So I hit search, and then I click on the color. So that's going to be my very first color, which is 3861. And then I can do these stitches with that specific color. And then as I go, I can mark them off. And then if you hit check mark, it shows that you've got them done. Now, what else is cool about it? I'm going to frog it, and now they are not there anymore. Oh, they shouldn't have been. Hold on. Let me do that again. I hit clear instead of frog. Okay, so they're out. Now, the first step for me, and I'm still a paper and pen person at heart, so I go into the PDF and I go through my list and I write down all the colors that I'm going to need. So I am going to need a Krynic, which I don't know if I have or not. Another thing about having an earth, they tell you how many skeins that you need. So I went through, this one says just 1s and 2s. It doesn't say like 1 and 1.2 skeins or anything like that. Ooh. So what I did is I ran through, and anything that needed, I think, less than 600, I actually wrote down that I want to look for it in my Annie's Keepers. So anything with like 76, I'm going to find it in my Annie's Keepers so that I can pull it out. So this is going to be a series of videos. It's just because it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of days. This is my list, and what I did ahead of time is all of these A's I do have in my Annie's Keepers. I made these for myself. I've already got them made, and this is where I am going to put my strands. So I am a bobbin box person for a pattern of this size. So I will wind things that needed a whole skein. Things that only had 76 stitches, I'll go ahead and put right on here because there's no need for me to bobbinate or buy new thread. So I'm going to pull it out of my Annie's Keepers, if you've never seen Annie's Keepers. So it says Corrin's Keepers, but that's okay. My friend had this made for me. Annie's Keepers are right on here. And I put a whole skein on each one. So I will pull just a 1 strand or 2 strands out based on how many I think I'm going to need. Anything I need a whole skein for, I will go buy, and I will bobbinate. And then just as I use it, you'll see as I go, but as I use it, I will add this. So what I'm going to do now, my next step, I have a label maker. So my next step is actually going to be to take all of these numbers, and I'm going to make labels and put them in at every one of these holes. So when I am done with that, that's when I'll make my next video, because this is going to take some time, and usually my daughter helps me. But so we'll put the labels on, and then I will come back to you.